Dear students, hope you are great. Today we are going to revise lesson 2, the skeletal and muscular system. It is strong, flexible, smooth connective tissue that found at the end of bones that allow them to move smoothly. At the end of bones there is a strong and flexible, smooth connective tissue which is allow the bone to move smoothly. This is called cartilage. Look, this cartilage, this one. This one, cartilage, which is strong and flexible, which allow the bones to move smoothly. It's the organ system that supports and protects the body and allow it to move. Skeletal system which includes the bones, والcartilage والjoints, all of this. The system that supports and protect the body is a skeleton inside the body. Skeleton which is inside the body is called endoskeleton. So bones inside your body called endoskeleton is a tough, flexible strand of connective tissue. Flexible strand of connective tissue that holds bones together. This is called ligaments. Look what's the difference between ligaments and cartilage. Cartilage is strong, flexible, and smooth connective tissue, while cartilage is a strong, flexible, and smooth connective tissue, while ligaments, tough, flexible strand. This is called ligaments. Look, this one. Strand, flexible strand, while cartilage, flexible, strong, and smooth connective tissue. Okay. Connective tissue in bone is made mostly of protein. As the connective tissue which is present in the bone is made of protein, this type of protein called collagen. So bones made of protein, or connective tissue of bones made of protein, this type of protein called collagen. Provide most of strength and support for bone. It has many open space. Spongy bone. Spongy bone is a type of bones or part of the bones which provide most of strength and support for the bone. It has many open spaces. Look, space. Look, sorry. This part of present in the bone with many open spaces. Look, this type called spongy bone. Calcium deposits inside the bone cell by process called osteoblasts. As calcium deposits or gets inside the bone by process. This process called osteoblast. In the center of flat bones and makes red and white blood cells. Red marrow. Red marrow is a part in the bone which is responsible to make or produce red marrow. This one, marrow. This marrow. Red marrow in the center of flat bones such as ribs make red and white blood cells. So responsible of red marrow, look this one, to make red and white blood cells, while yellow marrow, like this yellow, at the center of long bones such as femur which store fat. So yellow marrow stores fat, while red marrow produce or make red and white blood cells. So the function of red marrow to produce or make red and white blood cells, while function of yellow marrow store fats. allow bones to be a bit flexible. Collagen, the type of protein called collagen, which is present in the bones, allow bones to be a bit flexible. The shoulder is an example of pull and socket joints. So the shoulder, your shoulder, the type of bones, type of joint in your shoulder is pull and socket joints. Joints allow bones to move back and forth. This type of joint called hinge joint. Look, hinge joint. This type, pull and socket. While in brain, fixed joints. In brain, fixed joints. In shoulder, pull and socket. Gliding joint allow flexible, which is move in many directions, like wrist and ankle. The type of this joint called gliding joint. Hinge joint, like knee and elbow. Your knee and elbow joint is called hinge joint. Allow bones to move back and forth. So hinge joint allow bones to move back and forth. The rest, your rest is an example of a gliding joint, which is allow move in many directions. So which type of joints allow flexibility in many directions? Gliding joints. Or injuries to a ligament caused by stretching a joint too far. Disorder happen in your ligament, which cause it to stretching a joint too far. This type called sprains. Look, sprain are injuries to a ligament, which happen to a ligament. Allow caused by stretching or allow a joint to stretch too far. And the joint becomes swollen. It's a disease that causes bone to become thin, called osteoporosis. Osteoporosis is the disease which causes bones to become thin. This is a disease, not injury. This is a disease causes bones to become thin. It's a disease that causes joints to stiffen, swell, and become painful. This disease is called arthritis. Arthritis is the disease that causes joints to stiffen and swell and become painful, like this. Arthritis. This is a disease happen to the joints. This one. Look, joint is swollen. Is a tough strand of tissue that connects muscles to bones. Tendons. Look. This strand that connects muscles to bones called tendons. So tendons is a strand that connects muscles to bones. So tendon is a tough strand of tissue that connects muscles to bones. It's a group of muscles that allow you to move and that move materials inside your body. Muscular system is a place where two or more joints connect, called joints. It is a type of tough, flexible, connective tissue that holds bones together. Ligaments, tough, flexible, connective tissue. Is organ the system that support and protect the body and allow it to move. Skeletal system. Look, this cartilage, this one, ligament, strand, this type of bones called sponge bone, while this one, with open spaces, this called spongy bone, while the outer layer called compact bone marrow. Biceps, this biceps muscle is the flexor, so biceps is the same as flexor. Biceps is the flexor, while triceps, this one, is extensor. So the biceps muscle is the flexor that contract to bend the arm. The triceps muscle is the extensor, this extensor, that contract to straighten the arm. The diagram that show contraction of flexor, which one contracts, A or B? Contraction of flexor. B. This contraction of flexor is B. The diagram that show relaxation of extensor, A or B? Relaxation, relax, this one, B. So when the flexor or biceps contract and extensor or triceps relax, what happened? You bend your arm. So the diagram that show contraction of extensor, contract of extensor, this one or this, contract, this one, contraction, look, contract. The diagram that show relaxation of flexor or to biceps is EA, relax, which is relax, to straighten your arm. So when you straighten your arm, what happened? Your extensor contract, while flexor or biceps relax. When you want to bend your arm, look what happened. The flexor or biceps contract, while extensor or triceps relax. Muscle work in pairs. The muscle work in pairs in two to move body parts. Body has 3 kinds of muscle: skeletal, which is present in bones; smooth muscles like the stomach organ that present inside the body; heart, lungs, this muscle; cardiac muscle, which is cardiac heart, while smooth like the stomach or lungs. Skeletal bones are muscles that can be controlled, called voluntary muscle. Voluntary muscle can be controlled like the arms or legs. This is a muscle can control, while lung muscle cannot control, and also cardiac muscle cannot control, which is called the involuntary muscle, while voluntary muscle can control. Skeletal muscle is attached to bone by tough strands of tissue called tendons. Tendons is a strand that connects muscles to bone. So skeletal muscle or muscle is attached to bones. Its muscle is found in internal organ and blood vessels, and it helps move materials through the body. Smooth muscle, as a smooth muscle, is found in internal organ. Cardiac muscle is the tissue that makes up the heart. Cardiac muscle. Rest joint. The type of joint of the rest called gliding joint. Elbow, hinge joint, which is move in back and forth. Elbow and knee, hinge joint. While hip and shoulder, ball and socket. Skull, fixed joint. That's it. Thanks for watching.